and gentlemen, boys and girls, Minecrafters of all ages, welcome back to the realm of Forever Bedrock. We are right here in the Horror Labyrinth, where we've been digging this thing out. We've gotten a little bit done, but we've got the beacon set up so that we can get a lot more done. We have quite the ways to go on this project, and the really cool thing about this is, while I'm digging this out, we have plenty of time to chat about Minecraft stuff, including, you know, anything going on with the Forever Bedrock realm or Minecraft in general, or related to the channel in whatever way. It's just a cool, relaxing thing that I can do. You guys can see, get a little bit of an idea of what's going on with it and how, you know, what kind of scale we're working with here. And at the same time, I can get some progress done while just hanging out with you guys, basically, which is pretty cool, right? So we've got a lot of digging to do, and hopefully with this beacon we're gonna get a lot more done than we have in the last few streams, especially once we start getting down to the deep slate levels. That's where it can be, you know, a little bit a little bit more slow going. Even though you can't really insta-mine deep slate per se, having the beacon does make a little bit of a difference. And we'll just throw a torch in there, and this copper is going to be so useful. I donated a little bit of copper to K-Dog that we had while he was here, and he was out though. Could really set him up now. I don't know exactly what all. I know Fred inherited the base. I don't know what exactly he has done, or if he's finished it or not, but we can always touch base with him and see how much copper he needs. I think I've gotten quite the stash built up now that we might be able to, you know, get it smelted up and taken to him, and maybe he can finish that project with what we have, and whatever he may have over there all ready to go with it. Hopefully he'll have more than enough. Oh. Let's make sure we're leaving plenty of torches. I had found some more when I was setting up the beacon, and I was digging up for the beam. I found some more high up caves that I had missed, and it was so loaded with mobs in there that it had to be like the last few. And that's a really good sign when they're loaded like that. You know that there's not many spawning spots left. So that's gonna help with the spawns that we need for the labyrinth, and getting the mobs where we want them. Of course, we're gonna have to get some cats to keep the creepers out. That's let's get this flint out of our hand. Oh, we've almost got a full inventory already. Yeah, that beacon really helps burn through here, doesn't it? So I hope everybody's had a pretty good weekend. Really excited to be working on this thing again. I mean, not that the advent calendar thing wasn't a blast, but that was a whole month that I wasn't working on this, and it wasn't just the advent calendar. It was IRL stuff that kind of, prevented me from being able to run back and forth. Even though we did do a lot of running back and forth for the stuff we needed for that. Okay, we got a lot of stuff in our inventory that we don't have to have. Let's do this. We can throw that stuff in there. Go and throw some of them extra torches in there. I don't think we need. We might want to hold on to the rockets and the torches, right? Oops. I'm not sure where my water bucket is, though. That's a question. Okay, that was just. I thought I broke some blocks. Yeah, so the really exciting thing about this is for those of you who may not know, with easy mode, we have, basically just run-of-the-mill labyrinth. You just kind of, find your way from point A to point B. There's some, drops and stuff like that right there. So, I mean, it's highly unlikely as it is. Death is possible, right? But it's easy mode. Hard mode, we want to make it a little more interesting. So when players run hard mode, there will be traps and stuff like that. Of course, they can acquire more gear and things like that to help them along the way. Possibly. I mean, it all depends on how they run it, right? And once we get to nightmare mode, that's where it really gets interesting, because not only will we have, the maze and the traps, but we are going to introduce mobs into the labyrinth, with the exception of creepers, because we don't want them to, blow up all of our stuff. But yeah, players will be able to run the labyrinth, earn some points. Easy mode's worth 1. Hard mode is worth 2, and nightmare mode will be worth 3. So the other members of the realm can, if interested, can kind of compete with each other on an overall score. But also, we'll have a shop where they can redeem those points, and when they've collected enough for things that interest them, such as elytras and ancient netherite ingots. Maybe we'll get like some diamond gear in there, fully enchanted. So if somebody loses their stuff and they have the points, save them the time that it takes to get all that together. They can just use their points to buy more gear, or other things that members may need at any given time. We can kind of throw in there for prizes or whatever, just to help add to the fun, so that they get something out of it other than just the enjoyment of doing it, which I'm hoping they will enjoy. They'll be able to actually use those points to get things that they can use. And it'll probably change periodically, depending upon, what different people need, and, just whatever people are looking for or whatever. Um, we have so many free shops and things like that, and we pretty much just. I haven't really been able to contribute a whole lot because by the time I came in, everybody pretty much had everything they need. But in general, I mean, if you need something, somebody's got it, and um, there's just not a whole lot unless somebody needs a lot of blocks for a particular project that they're working on or something that they might need to gather. There's not a whole lot that people are in need of, so the prize pool does kind of get limited. But accidents happen, gear gets lost, things like that. So having the elytras there, is just a fun way to do that. Maybe they don't even need a backup elytra, but maybe they have the points and want to get one for if something does happen or whatever. I was thinking maybe we could do stacks of XP bottles or just things, useful things that will inevitably save the other members of the round time. Might make for good prizes. Food, things like that that everybody always needs. And I think, okay, hold on. I'm a little yeah. Let's so we've gotten that. So yeah, we need to go down two more. Oh. I believe we may. Oh yeah, we're breaking. Oh, okay. No, this is. Okay, this is outside. Yeah, I think we should be fine to come down to this level. I'll have to check that out and make sure later, but that way I'm not providing any spoilers, but I'm pretty sure we're okay right there. I think, if anything, I may have to put like one level back, um, which which will be fine. That's no big deal. And yeah, our inventory is filling up fast. That beacon is such a difference. Okay. And we know this way we're good. Yeah, I completely miscalculated that. We should have been one block closer this way. But that's fine. Like that, I can still make that work. That's the beautiful thing about this project. I can manipulate a lot of things to get what I need. Definitely need to make sure we're getting these torches around here. Ooh. Yeah, so this is something that I thought would be not only a lot of fun to work on, but a lot of fun for everybody to play. Anybody that, enjoys mazes and things like that. And with the added deals to it that we're going to do, um, it's not just a straight maze. You have these obstacles and things like that. Um, and that was kind of my biggest worry too. Like I would go through all this and nobody would want to play, but we'll see. Um, we'll see how that goes. If nothing else, I can take what I've learned from what I've got here and the test running and stuff that I've done, and I can find ways to make it more interesting the next time I do something like this. So it's a learning process too. I mean, there's definitely a lot that comes out of this. But being here in the gaming district, that we've been working on. Fluffy's gotten the rock paper and scissors. I mean, I think Jonathan was telling me that the Uno was ready to go. If I'm not mistaken, that's the game that the other game that was ready to go. Um, I there's probably going to be a ton more before I get done with this, just because of the size of the project. Maybe not necessarily before we get done with hard mode, but by the time we get done with this whole thing in general, and we still have like the shops just bare. You know what I mean? Like it was put there to mark its place and kind of match up. But I mean, we don't want it to blend in with the spawn room. We want it to have its own vibe. We want it to be obvious. Okay, now this is the shop, and our outside area still needs a lot of work. But so there's tons to do here still, other than the actual labyrinths running parts themselves. And as far as the calculations go with the mobs and things, when we get to nightmare mode, that's going to be a little bit trickier. Obviously, all these. I don't know. I got one deep slate tile from over there. There's just so many things that we need to do to get this thing to have the feel and give off the vibe that we want and provide the entertainment that we're looking to provide. And as new members come, there's going to be new people that may be interested in doing these things as well. Our newest member, MB Studios, is we got to get him a spot done up. I'm not sure if anybody's actually mentioned that or not. Might have just done a spoiler. But right now, we've definitely got to empty our inventory. And I'm probably going to need a lot more shulker boxes, to be honest. We have plenty of shulker boxes. But I was trying not to carry too many on me. I'm not sure why I don't have... I have like this one on me and... Oops. I have the material ones on me instead of empty ones, which is what I initially thought I had. We can, oops. We can fix that though. We have our ender chest with us. We have a spot for flint already. I'm sure we do. Yeah. Not 100% sure if we'll be needing that flint, but I'm sure we will eventually. We can always trade it to villagers at the very least. Alright, we need more chests. And there's no wood there. Did I have wood? No, wood there. Okay. And let's go ahead and get us a crafting table. I think we're just going to throw a torch in there and pop that crafting table right there. Eight more chests. That's... Oops. That's exactly what we need. Alright, and... we can throw that there. So, do some chests right here. Wow, do we really not have one empty shulker? No, we don't. Alright, yeah, that's definitely not gonna... That's not gonna fit in there for sure. But that's alright. Okay, so we'll make do. Because I just used up the last of our wood we had down here. We'll fill what we can of this one too. There's a few extra slots, plus our inventory, plus our empty shulker. We got this. Where's our whole Fire in the hole. Whoop. All right. I did not engage my elytra quick enough. Whoa. I thought he was coming straight after me. And when you're wearing an elytra and not a chest piece, those guys hit pretty hard. Alright, so here we go. Yeah, this is definitely so much better having this beacon. And we have backup pickaxes and stuff now. Like, I had my tools mostly mended before the stream, so that helps. We can tear through a lot of blocks on this stream. And for those of you that aren't familiar, so our stream normally runs till about 9 o'clock. It may come a little bit sooner or a little bit later. It just kind of depends on what we got going on and stuff like that. But 7 to 9 is typically what we've been doing. Now we could actually bring all that down now. So we need to do that number. Oops. We need stone in our hotbar. There we go. And maybe that. Man, that that Enderman, like I know he's gonna get me. He's going to force me to look at him. Unsuspectingly. I'm trying so hard not to tear up that wall that we already have, and I still got it anyways. Okay, there we go. We need to put that there, that there, that there. There we go. And we can leave that corner because yeah, because you won't be able to see that anyways. That'll save us some work. Oh, this is where the beacon becomes a pain. Whoa, that block glitched right back in my inventory. I mean, I guess technically it would have probably been easier to just have taken this out while we were digging the rest of it. Now that I think about it. This Enderman is like really trying to get me to look his way. He's all over the place. Yeah, he's definitely all over the place, trying his best to get me to look his way. I'm not falling for it, dude. Not falling for your shenanigans. There we go. Almost got this wall. And we may have enough blocks on us to go ahead and fill these in also. As far as the outline goes, like there's no spoilers here any way, shape, or form. So, you know, it's not a big deal. I can stream this. It's the actual construction of the interior of the labyrinth that I can't really stream for you guys. But I'll try to do similar with keeping you guys in the loop on what's going on as I did with easy mode. For that way, those of you that are interested can, you know, kind of follow along. Now, empty shulker. Let's get all this in there. Oop, not max. And I believe that was the one we wanted. Yeah. Yeah, we got several stacks in here. Should be good, right? So about a stack and a half on each one. I think that means we're gonna have pretty much just enough, if I'm not mistaken, is what that equals out to. Or we may be a little short, but we can. Yeah, we're gonna be. Yeah, I think. I don't know. But I think we're gonna be just a hair short, which is no big deal. I can fill it in another time. This does kind of give a break from the mining and allow you to breathe for a minute. Mining is pretty relaxing to me. I really enjoy it. When you're doing like this, it's a little bit different than just. Oh, I thought I got it. I thought I got it. If I had my chest plate on, I wouldn't even think twice. I would provoke him. But again, when you're wearing an elytra instead of your chest plate, those guys, they pack a little bit of a punch. So there's that wall. Well, we got. Oh, I really thought I did it for sure that time. So we got 3 walls, and we got started on that one. Yeah, these are not gonna work. All right, so um, oh, actually, yeah, the wall's gonna go here. So we want to take that out. That way we can just build up. And let's see. Right. Gotta remember to get these torches in. Like signing my own death warrant over here. Okay. Oh. Alright. So. What do we have here? Right there? Yeah, right there. So we can come here. Uh, yeah, another. Okay. There we go. That wall's gonna go there, so we can go ahead and dig that out. And go this way. So much digging. Ton of resources though. We've gathered so many resources from this. Like I don't even want to haul it all back to our starter base. I think a lot of it I'm just gonna kind of keep here, um, unless we need it. That way for our mega base over here. Oh no, that's my bad. Um, yeah, that's my bad. Um, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. I mean, this thing is so high up to begin with, but I'm pretty sure we're still gonna end up in deep slate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure of it. Wait a minute, we got. Yeah, this is right. Okay. Making sure I'm not putting back blocks that I'm gonna just break again. Okay. Yeah, we're good. And we've about worn down this pickaxe. Unfortunately, our other ones are just diamond. So they're going to wear down a little bit quicker even. Alright. Well, that stuff's all lit up, so that's fine. I'm not worried about that. It's all lit up. Through here. What would have been really cool, not me forgetting torches, but what would have been really cool would have been if we happened to hit a spawner around here somewheres. More so once we get to the nightmare mode area, would be even better. That way it would be in range. We could really control a particular mob then and not have to worry about filtering out the creepers and stuff. But, you know, I'm not sure if we're going to allow the ability for spiders to spawn in here or not. I mean, I feel like they could add an element to it, but I'm not entirely sure they wouldn't just be a nuisance to deal with. I'm still working on deciding on that. I mean, I guess certain areas, if you're, lower gear, the spiders could, present a challenge and stuff like that. But at a certain point, if the people, whoever's running it, has acquired, slightly some kind of gear, the spiders are really just more of a nuisance than. But I mean, I do suppose in a way, if they're burning up, attacking spiders. You know, they're still burning up that hunger bar, and so food will become more important. And spiders might also reduce the odds of there being, you know, too many um, skeletons or, you know, something like that. You know, we don't want this. It's hard mode, but we don't want it, or it'll be in nightmare mode. But we do still want it to be possible to complete. Uh, you know, more often than not, we just want it to be a really good challenge. All right, inventory's full again. Really got to watch the pick. I did break a pick. Another right pick, I believe it was. Digging out easy mode on one of the streams just because I wasn't watching close enough and I was trying to get as much use out of it as I could, and I ended up I ended up killing it all the way. Let's move that there. That's a fortune pick. That's for when we get a cobblestone levels. There's our silk touch. Let's go ahead and grab that. In fact, let's go ahead and just swap that out right now. The diamond pick's a little bit cheaper to replace if I break it. Yeah, I feel like we're actually getting to a good point here. Yeah, beacon. A beacon does make a world of difference, and since they've nerfed the wither, like he's not I mean, he's not. The wither effect's not an automatic death sentence anymore. Uh, for sure. So, you know, it's a challenging boss fight, but you know, it's definitely doable on Bedrock Edition now. And there's so many ways to cheese the wither too, if you know that's you know your thing. I've done my fair share of cheesing the wither, um, especially before they nerfed him down, because just because the withers like was pretty much impossible to beat, with one on one. Or at least for me, doesn't mean I didn't need beacons. Not on the gravel. And that this cave definitely helps save some digging. Every little bit helps. You know, we're only level 63. Um, you know, once we cut, yeah, we may not make it to Deep Slate level with hard mode. That may just be a nightmare mode deal. And I'm either going to have to cobble up some of the Deep Slate I have as it is now, or I'm going to have to go mine some Deep Slate. I really hate to cobble up the Deep Slate I've got and have to go get more of that too later anyways, so I may spend some time resource gathering after the stream to just get some cobble Deep Slate. At least 4 shulkers full. And I'm still not sure if that would really be enough. But, I mean, it wouldn't be enough for the whole project, but it might be enough to get us where we want to be for now. I mean, that's 2 double chests. That gravel's nice too, by the way. That's going to come in super handy later. And maybe not as much later as you guys may be thinking either. Yeah, that was full. I believe this is going to fill this up. Yeah. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to go 2 more. That's gonna be a mob farm if I don't do that. Rest of that should be fine. And then we're actually gonna take this, all this copper. There, that should be fine. Um, we're on this level here. And torches. Yeah, this is I mean, the mining is relaxing, but this isn't the fun part. The fun part is actually while I'm building the interior and setting the traps and kind of test running and making sure that my calculations are on track for what I need. And basically, if I built it and I can have fun doing it, then you know hopefully it'll be fun for other people. But if I find it daunting, or just if I just really don't think it's going to be fun, then I can make those changes to you know make it where I think it will be. And that's like the fun part of this. Now I could run easy mode, and yeah, as long as I don't map it out, and because some things aren't exactly what I mean. I don't have an exact copy of what's what, and as long as I don't map it out, I mean everything should be you know nice and fresh, whatnot. But I mean, I still know, in the back of my mind, to an extent, I know. So it's not really the excitement for me that I'm looking for. Hard mode, maybe a few times or whatever, just because. But again, like I'm gonna know where the traps are and stuff, and the obstacles, and I mean, unless I can really just hide them that good to where I can trick myself, because that stuff I don't have planned where it's going or whatever. Like I'm just throwing that stuff in where I feel like it seems right, as I lay out the labyrinth. And again, as long as I don't map it out or anything, and not every trap is gonna hurt the player. Some of them could help. Some there's gonna be ways to obtain gear to help even better, um, and stuff like that. But for me, the most fun is gonna be the nightmare mode, because it doesn't matter what I do. When it comes to nightmare mode, like that, it's going to be designed to be a challenge to begin with. So even if I know where whatever's wherever, um, I'm still going to have a lot of the same challenges that everybody else would. So that's where the fun's going to kick in for me. And if I run any of them more than 3 times, that's going to be the one. And again, I'm still not sure that like my top score would, legitimately should count, for anything. But I mean, I guess in a way, if somebody did have a higher high score than me, that would give them bragging rights, right? So it does. I guess even still, my participation could um, add a little element to it, just yeah, as well. So that's something. But for me, it's going to be the enjoyment and the challenge of running it. That's not necessarily because of the high score or anything like that. I mean, because the idea is that if the members want to map it out or whatever, um, that's fine. For any of the modes. However they get their enjoyment out of it. But with nightmare mode, even if you map it out, death is more going to be more than likely, even though it's not going to be impossible to complete. So that's where that is, and I think that would be the best way to do it, right? Like, I mean, it's nightmare mode. If it's not a challenge, I don't think the interest would really be there. But at the same time, the tricky part is we want it to be interesting enough for people to be able to run it and enjoy it, but we don't want it to take so long that they dread it uh, doing it because or they can't because they don't have the time. We want it to be quick enough to run that it's not too time consuming, but we want it to be long enough that it's still a process enough that it's still enjoyable. And I think that's going to be a tricky balance for me to find, but that's what I'm going for. And I really won't know how I did on that and what kind of adjustments to make until other members run it or whatever, and I get feedback on it. Um, if I'm lucky, the changes will be bare minimum, but I also know that, I could have to make drastic changes, and that's not a bad thing. That's just, again, part of the process here of figuring this out. So, this is a project we could be working on for off and on for some time. And we can always come back and change it up to keep it interesting too. Like we could always relocate the traps and the treasures and things like that right there throughout the modes to help keep things interesting if it begins to become dull or whatever. So that's there's ways, and I'm not above doing that extra work for that, which is why I designed the layout I have too. Um, it gives me room to work with, which I think is important. So that if I do need to make those changes and things like that, um, it's not a big deal. All right, so those walls in there, which actually brings us out to, let's say, there. And yeah, so that puts us there. And there. There. Alright. Okay, so we're over 3, down 2. No. I did not do that right. Oh. It'll be those two. Right? Yeah. And this one's going to come as well. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that should be it. And there are actually a lot of caves under here, so all those caves, if we hit them, which I'm not exactly sure the layout on those, but if we were to hit them, that would definitely be another way to help save us a lot of digging. That's for sure. Wait, I think. Yeah. 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken. No. That's 3. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking. Oh, I should have silk touch on this shovel. I'm like, why do I keep getting so much gravel? Or so much flint. I want the gravel, not all the flint. At some point, you do end up with too much. That you're just using it to trade with villagers, which I guess is fine, but I really would prefer the gravel right now. I'll have to get silk touch on that shovel. torches. So basically, the plan is um, while I'm working on the stuff that I mean, some stuff I can show on camera without doing spoilers or whatever. But while I'm doing the brunt work that I can't show on camera, um, we're gonna use that time in the episodes, Forever Bedrock episodes, to be finishing up our one chunk base so that we can get out here to the new area with everybody else. Now that Freb's actually started working on his mega base and everything, like the one neighbor we had is gone. So we will definitely be all by our lonesomes if we don't get that done. Oh no, I did not mean to do that. Just in case that wasn't obvious. I mean, some people might be into that, but and I can't say if I am or not, but in that instance, that's not what I was after. Um, just remember, if you guys haven't been over to YouTube, be sure to get over there, subscribe. You can see all the episodes and stuff where we do everything here on the realm. Uh, like, the work on the labyrinth that we aren't getting in on the streams, or one chunk base. And once you get over there, those videos all have links to the other members of the realm. Forever Bedrock has several very talented creators, and I mean, they definitely are worth checking out. I was a huge fan of those guys before I got on the realm. I actually was watching all of their episodes and everything, and I really enjoyed it. So it was really, really an honor to be able to join them here, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I took on this project was, you know, I thought if I could make something really, really fun for these guys to do, it would be a way to help contribute and kind of maybe pay back a little bit from the enjoyment that I've gotten out of their content and everything, and just all all a fun way of doing that. Okay, I'm over here. One, two, three, four. Oh yeah, two more. Man, we are so close. Yeah, we're definitely not reaching deep slate with this. I don't think. Not with hard mode. We're still only on level 55, and we're getting pretty close to where it's gonna be all she wrote. On the depth. I think some of this is just lighting glitches too. Like I'm so when you I'm still not totally used to these new spawning mechanics with the light levels and stuff. And I place my torches way closer than you really need to, and I know it. But when you're trying to keep creepers from sneaking up on you and stuff, like, it's worth it. I mean, it's just a little bit of coal and sticks, right? And I mean, I'm getting them all back anyways to repurpose. So it's not like I'm really losing them. We need to fill this in. And alright, so that's that way. We need to go. Wait a minute. Yes. It's. I want to say. No. That goes back. trying to be precise, that's when the beacon can mess you up. That's what I always have trouble with. When I'm trying to be precise. It's like, should I take the beacon down or turn it off and then turn it back on when I'm, yeah. Okay. Whoa. We seem to have found another cave that's not been lit up. Prior to now. I know I had seen a creeper. Yeah, there he is. Oh. I thought for sure that arrow would take him out. Yeah, we got a little bit of caving in this episode as well. Whoa, am I just like hitting lag or something? Like my shots aren't getting off in time. Whoa, there's actually quite a bit of cave here. Wow. Ooh. That hurt. That hurt. Oh, we did find a spawner. We're definitely coming back for this. And I'm not 100% sure, but this might be in the zone for nightmare mode. Or at least close enough. Wow. There's like a whole ravine deal here. There is so much here. But the mobs are so heavy still. I mean, you guys seen that. I mean, well, I guess partially because of the spawner there, but I mean, them creepers didn't come from that spawner. And they were heavy. don't have that many torches on me for this. I mean, this is a lot more cave. I mean, a lot of this leads. I'm not entirely sure where we are. I might have wandered too far into an area I'm not supposed to be. And right now, all I can do is try and get up out of here. Um, yeah, I'm not 100% sure where I am. But I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Yeah, that's a little... So the spawner we found actually had to be down and around here, if I'm not mistaken. Which is great. That spawner may be... I'll have to go back and check the coordinates and everything, but that spawner may be within our limitations and in our area, and that would be amazing to help control what mobs go where in the horror labyrinth. Obviously, you know, we'll still have to bring in our own, but a zombie spawner, I mean, that's definitely will ensure that there are zombies where we want them, and that would be amazing for nightmare mode. Well, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me on tonight's stream, and I'm really hope you guys are enjoying what's going on here with the project as much as I am. We even got a little bit of caving there at the end that unexpectedly, but still. And if you're not following me here on Twitch, why don't you go ahead and do that? Run over to YouTube, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications for free videos every week. And don't forget to check out the other Forever Bedrock members. Like I said, amazing content creators. Their links are all in the descriptions of all of my Forever Bedrock videos and most of my Let's Play videos for Season 3, I believe. And I will see each and every one of you in the next stream.